At 3-3 after winning their last three. The Bulls opening the season, of course, with that 3-game losing streak, but Phil Jackson's club has counterbalanced that perfectly to this point. Now we're ready for the introductions. Let's go to the public address system.
Chicago Bulls. Introducing the Chicago Bulls. Wearing number 2, a 6'5 guard from Ohio State, Dennis Hobson. Number 10, a 6'2 guard from Iowa, B.J. Armstrong. Number 14, a 6'2 guard from Long Beach State, Craig Hodges. Number 32, 7-foot center from Vanderbilt, Will Perdue. Wearing number 34, a 6'11 center forward from Oklahoma, Stacey King. Number 42, a 6'10 center from North Carolina, Scott Williams. And wearing number 53, 6'8 forward from Wichita State, Cliff Livingston. Starting for the Bulls at forward, wearing number 33, 6'7 from Central Arkansas, Scottie Pippen. Starting forward, number 54, 6'10 from Clemson, Horace Grant. The starting center, number 24 at 7'1 from San Francisco, Bill Cartwright. Starting guard line, number 5, 6'2 from Notre Dame, John Paxson. And wearing number 23, 6'6 from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. The Chicago Bulls are coached by Phil Jackson, assisted by John Bach and Jim Clemens, along with Tex Winters. Their trainer is Chip Schaefer.
Phil Jackson says you must learn how to win on the road. It's what builds good teams into great teams. Of course, the last few years, the Bulls have been a pretty good road club. 19 wins on the road last year. Long road winning streak last year, 9 in a row. You know, it's interesting that Utah home loss did not happen on this floor, but rather over in Tokyo in their 2-game series with Phoenix. Jerry Sloan's club, one of the powers in the Midwest Division.
Wearing number 5, 6'6 guard forward from BYU, Andy Toulson. Number 11, 6'2 guard from Wake Forest, Delaney Rudd. Number 30, 6'5 guard from East Carolina, Theodore Blue Edwards. Number 33, 7'1 forward from Dartmouth, Walter Palmer. Number 35, 6'4 guard from Louisville, Gerald Griffin. Number 46, 9 forward from George Washington, Mike Brown. And number 44, 6'9 forward from USC, Chris Long. Starting for the Jazz at forward number 32 and 6'9 from Louisiana Tech, the mailman, Kyle Malone. Number 41, starting forward at 6'11 from North Carolina State, Earl Big T. Bailey. The starting center, number 53 at 7'4 from UCLA, Mark Eaton. Starting guard line, number 12 at 6'1 from Gonzaga, John Stockton. And at guard, number 24, 6'4 from Mississippi State, Jeff Malone. Coached by Jerry Sloan, assisted by Bill Johnson, Gordon Cheese, and David
So
Fred.
a former Bulls coaching staff, Jerry Sloan, the head coach, Phil Johnson, his assistant. Jerry Sloan with 50-plus wins in each of the last 2 seasons. 36 home wins last year. That was a team record. And the officials assigned by the NBA. Bob Delaney, Steve Jabbie, and Jim Kinsey. Michael Jordan coming by with a little road trip rosin for you and me. Horace Grant with a tough matchup tonight. He's got the mailman to deal with. And Scottie Pippen has a tough matchup because the size of Thurl Bailey. Cartwright will go against Eaton, Paxson and Stockton, Jordan and Jeff Malone.
Malone nursing that bad elbow, Jim. It swelled up on him, a bursa sac that bothered him.
Utah Jazz shooting over 50% from the field last year, 5-11. And right now they're about 45% this season. So they've had a big drop off. They'll throw it up again. Cartwright and Eaton. Utah 45-3 and the Bulls 49-5 from the field. That's a tough toss. Jim Kinsey, young official, trying to throw it up. Mark Eaton, 7'1", Eaton 7'4", Cartwright at 7'1".
Can't be that tough.
No.
Cannot be that tough.
They'll let it go on the third one.
When you
Utah with it.
When you can get through breakfast with 5 kids without spilling your coffee, you can get
Yeah,
that
that's
ball up
tough,
straight.
right? Here's Stockton running the show out to the left, and Paxson all over him. Stockton has lost the dribble. Out front, it's Malone. On the right side, Jeff Malone works around an Eaton screen. Down the lane, force-up shot, air ball. Pippen outlets to Paxson. Bulls coming back. Pax comes down, pull-up shot right of the key. Rimming no, and the rebound to Bailey. And now Utah going back the other way. Stockton in the front court to the right. Drives Paxson to the foul line. Plays it left corner to Jeff Malone. He fires. It's in. Nothing wrong with that elbow.
No, sir. Only hurts on defense. That's
Jeff Malone brought a .415 field goal percentage into this game. Can you believe that? Here's Pippen holding to the right. Shot clock at 12. Jordan low right. Fadeaway jumper. No good, but a foul on Jeff Malone. And Michael Jordan shoots 2.
Well, Malone has given him problems, not necessarily all of Jeff Malone, but he gives Michael some problems, gets him on the right wrist. But with the teams he's played with the Manute Bowles team, the Washington team, where they run Michael off a ton of screens. So you would think that this would not be the toughest time that he and Malone would go after each other, because there's so many other players that they go to on this Utah team.
Michael Jordan missing the first of 2. Came in shooting 81% from the foul line through the first 6 games. 0 for 2, and Jeff Malone the rebound. Stockton brings it up for the Jazz. Outside left, Malone leaves the post, and Karl Malone moseys down that way, but Stockton drives the baseline, lays it off to Jeff Malone. His shot is blocked. Thurl Bailey lost the ball out of bounds. The Bulls end up with it after all. John Paxson brings it up. 2-0 Jazz. 10:45 for the opening quarter. Scottie Pippen wide to the right, now to Jordan, out between the rings. Cartwright left to the key, hands to Jordan. Michael on the drive, in for the left, lays it up, no good. And tip won't go. Horace Grant hustles and comes up with a rebound.
They've been bothered by Eaton on that play, Jim.
Here's Pippen on the drive down the lane, kicks back to Paxson. Right side, it's Jordan. Jordan holding on Jeff Malone, 13 to shoot. Grant low right, turnaround shot over Karl Malone, rims out. Eaton juggles the rebound away, picked up by Stockton. Boy, the Bulls unable to connect with anything. Stockton front court to the left. Standing dribble at the stripe, guarded by Paxson. And off the ball, a foul on Grant, trying to guard Karl Malone down in the post.
You and I talked about him going to have a tough time with Malone down there. He's a big, strong bruiser, and Horace has put on some weight this summer, but not enough to match that big guy.
The Jazz with a ball in play, leading 2-0. We've played 2 minutes. Here's Karl Malone's fadeaway jumper, good right baseline. It's 4-0 Utah. Bulls are going to have to find the shooting eye. Paxson delivers to Jordan to the right, into Grant, low right. Horace against Karl Malone, backs in, jump hook, rimming no, foul called on Karl Malone. Horace Grant shoots 2.
So they get a horse apiece, Jimmy, on that play.
How about this? The Malones have the points and the fouls.
They get a little everything in this game, huh?
Horace Grant, 77% free thrower. The Bulls, part of their problem in their 3-game losing streak was their poor free throwing. They improved that in their big win at Boston the other night.
They shot well at home against Charlotte,
yeah,
so I thought they were back on the beam.
And Horace hits both of them, so they're 2 for 4.
Michael's been a load on occasion. Every team has a load.
4-2 Jazz. Full court press by the Bulls. Stockton way in the backcourt, still in the dribble. A bounce pass on ahead to Jeff Malone. He comes across into the front court. Malone off to the right. On the walk against Jordan. Right corner, Thurl Bailey. A jump into Karl Malone. Quick move to the hoop. He muscled the shot in. Karl Malone. Boy, he hit the shot, and he was still trying to draw contact with Cartwright. It's 6-2 Utah. Pippen with a pump fake. Jordan has it left side. Left corner, Paxson. Back out to Jordan. 12 to shoot. Right side, Cartwright. Wide right, Pippen. Pippen on the drive. Part of the lane comes up shooting. Eaton the block. Malone clears it. to Stockton. Utah coming in a hurry. Stockton brings it down, guarded by Jordan. Takes it back outside. On the right side, it's Bailey. Down low right, Karl Malone. It's loose out of bounds. The Bulls have it, still without a field goal, and 8:58 left to go in the opening quarter.
They're very tentatively attacking this defense down here. When you look at the size of this Utah team from where we're sitting, Jim, they're just packing it in back there.
Horace Grant has it outside left, guarded by Karl Malone. Now to Paxson between the rings. Cartwright high to the right, hands to Paxson. Pax works around a Cartwright screen. Takes it back right side toward the corner. Shoots out of the right corner. Good. John Paxson delivers on the first field goal tonight for the Bulls. A long shot out of the right corner. You'll recall he had a big third quarter in here last year. He had something like 8 shots in a row. Here's Stockton on the drive. Baseline left. Spins underneath, and a foul on Paxson. That's his first. 2 team fouls on the Bulls.
It looked like Pax had him forced out of bounds. Stockton had to turn around and throw the ball back out. It's a non-shooter.
Jazz with a ball in play. Off to the left is Stockton. Stockton on the walk left, guarded by Paxson. Shot clock at 12. Karl Malone low left against Grant. Wheels across the lane. Hook shot blocked by Grant. Malone gets it back. Muscles it up. No good. Horace Grant the rebound. Ahead to Jordan. Michael feeds it left side to Paxson. Pax back out to Jordan. Long jumper ahead of the key. Rimming no. Eaton has it for Utah. And now Stockton brings it back. The Jazz still with a 6-4 lead. Stockton trying to get it into the post. They get it into Malone, knocked away, but a foul call. It's on Cartwright. Cartwright with his first.
Number 24, Bill Cartwright picks up his first personal foul, 3rd Chicago team foul.
It's 3 fouls on the Bulls, 3 team fouls.
Well,
a lot of action in that post.
You're right. Horace Grant really played Malone well the last time, and then this time they got Bill Cartwright to step over to double team, and they picked a foul up.
The Jazz with a ball in play. Stockton has it top of the key. Bounce pass to Malone. Turnaround shot left of the lane. It's in. Karl Malone with 6 of their 8. The Bulls throw ahead to Grant. It's loose. He tries to save, but to Bailey, and now Utah coming back in transition. Stockton to Jeff Malone. He lays it up, no good. Cartwright the rebound. Traffic clears out to Paxson. Pax works at front court. Left side, Pippen. Scotty drives right into heavy traffic. Cartwright ahead of the key. Left side is Pippen. 10 to shoot. Jordan between the rings. Grant turns right of the key. 8 to shoot. Outside jumper in and out. Eaton the rebound. One lonesome basket by the Bulls in 5 minutes of action. Here's Stockton driving it right of the lane. Lays it up. No good. Hit in by Karl Malone right over the back of Horace Grant. 8 for him, 10 for Utah. 22nd timeout for the Bulls, who trailed by 6. Boy, oh boy, that Chicago shooting non-existent to this point.
Well, the only shot they have is a long perimeter shot by John Paxson, and that's what they want to give him.
1 for 7 for the Bulls. They plant the big guy, Mark Eaton, down in there. Full timeout being taken now. 10-4 Utah. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. It's written permission of the NBA, the Bulls, Sports Channel Chicago, and WLUPAM Incorporated is prohibited. Pippen has it left corner, drives it left lane, lead in shot, banked it around and out. Scotty, his own rebound, lays it in. Good job by Scottie Pippen. He body hunted on the shot and did not get the foul called, but he followed it well and put it back in. And it's a 4-point lead for Utah. They're looking for Eaton and play instead to Bailey, top of the key, 10 to shoot. In the left corner, Jordan a steal. Here comes Michael, wraparound dribble in from the right, lays it with the left hand, good. Michael Jordan scoring on the break, and the Bulls are within 2. So they've been able to withstand this poor shooting early, in which they were 1 of their first 7. They're right in the ball game with 6 minutes left in the quarter. Stockton outside left, standing dribble against Paxson. Into Karl Malone, fadeaway left baseline. It's in. Boy, he's got it stuck on automatic, Red.
Well, he's got him off from the outside, except that one tap over the top, Jim. He's really improved in that area.
And Horace has done a good job on it.
Yep.
And he's still got 10. Here's Jordan's shot left of the key, right through. Michael Jordan has the last 4. And the Bulls are within 2. 5:33 left to go, first quarter. The Bulls opening a 7-game Western road trip tonight here in Utah. Milwaukee handling Boston in the second quarter tonight. A pass inside to Bailey and a foul on Pippen. Scottie Pippen with his first. The Bulls with 4 team fouls. Delaney Rudd comes in for the Jazz, replacing Stockton. Delaney Rudd, 6'2" guard. Karl Malone to make the inbound.
That might be a good move. They might want to come back with Stockton against P.J. Armstrong.
Yeah, that's probably what Jerry's thinking. The Jazz with a ball in play. Rudd outside left, guarded by Paxson. Bounce pass into Karl Malone. Low left, he's doubled. Back out to Bailey, pressured by Jordan. Thurl Bailey, top of the key, has lost the dribble. 12 to shoot. Bailey delivers the ball underneath to Rudd. Flips it up off the glass, no good, but draws the foul on Paxson. Paxson with his second foul, and Delaney Rudd shoots 2.
Well, Michael had Thurl Bailey in a box out there. He couldn't put it down. He couldn't go anywhere with it. And then slashing down the lane, Delaney Rudd took it a pass, threw it over his shoulder, and drew the foul.
And now B.J. Armstrong comes in for Paxson, who has 2 fouls. Delaney Rudd's free throw. BJ's done a good job in this winning streak for the Bulls, averaging 12.6, shooting 60% from the field. Hit big shots at Minnesota to give them their first victory, and played well in Boston and against Charlotte as well. Delaney Rudd drops both free throws, and the Jazz have a 4-point lead. About 5 minutes left in the quarter. Armstrong into the front court. Pippen has it off to the left. Scottie Pippen holding left. Cartwright clears. Eaton doesn't go get him. Pippen to the hoop. No foul. Ball loose in the corner. 8 to shoot. Bulls have it. Armstrong feeds it to Cartwright. Left side Pippen. 3 on the clock. Scottie shoots it over Eaton. No good from the left. Ball tipped outside. Cartwright saves to Jordan. Good effort. Boy, looked like Scottie got fouled on that drive in for the left against Eaton.
Sure did.
Pippen gives it up to Cartwright. He wheels at the foul line. Left side Pippen against Bailey. Scottie goes baseline surrounded. Back to Cartwright. Open shot. Left to the lane. Bank no good. Jordan the rebound. His follow. Bank no good, but he draws the foul. Boy, the Bulls are getting on the glass.
They are, Jimmy. That's the second one on Jeff Malone. He got the shot. Cartwright's shot was off to the side. Michael did get inside and took it in. He got hammered on the head by Goliath. Mark Eaton, but this is the shot we were talking about, Jimmy, when he drove in. We thought that he got hammered.
Oh, he did get fouled right across the arm.
Across the head.
That's why Scottie was upset. Michael Jordan hits a free throw. Daryl Griffith comes on, replacing Jeff Malone. It's a 3-point lead for Utah at 14-11. Jordan again. That's in. Michael's got 6. The Jazz have it in play. Griffith in the backcourt brings it up against Jordan. He's double teamed. Horace Grant strips it, ties him up.
Jump ball.
Jump ball is called. Daryl Griffith under pressure in the backcourt. This is going to force Jerry Sloan's hand. He may have to come back with Stockton to handle the pressure.
They forced him away, and then just from the blind side, Horace came in to tie him up for the jumper.
Big height advantage here to the Bulls, of course. Horace Grant at 6'10". Now Blue Edwards comes in. Thurl Bailey goes out. Blue Edwards at 6'5", so they go down in size up front. Grant at 6'10", Daryl Griffith about 6'4". Cartwright has it on the tip. Michael Jordan guarded by Griffith off to the left. In it goes to Cartwright against Eaton, low left. Cartwright backs into the lane and walks.
And a big move behind him. He just stands there.
The Jazz needs to run it through the mailman to get back into the offensive scheme of things. They have just that one hoop over the last 2 minutes. The Bulls back in it here at 14-12 and 3:57 left in the quarter. Edwards pressured by Pippen, top of the key. Right side, Rudd dumps into Eaton, low right. Cross court pass to Edwards, shoots at top of the rimming, no. Michael Jordan picks off the rebound. Bulls back looking to tie. Jordan coming into the front court. Pippen off to the left against Edwards. Inside they play to Grant, low left, now to Armstrong, wide left. Back into Horace against Karl Malone, across the lane, jump hook, Rebound Malone. Delaney Rudd brings it down. Turns on the dribble out between the circles. The Bulls now 0 for their last 4. Daryl Griffith wide left, dumps it into Karl Malone, low left against Grant, across the lane, shoots it up, rims it no good. Cartwright the rebound inside of Eaton. Into the front court, Armstrong. Left side is Pippen. Into Grant again. Grant takes it into the lane. Gets the pass off to Pippen, and Scotty got fouled going to the right baseline. Blue Edwards on the foul, and a timeout taken. We have 2:58 left opening quarter. Utah up to 14-12 on the Bulls Network. Let's pause for station identification on the Bulls Network.
For the most complete coverage of the Midwest's finest professional and amateur sports, stay right here with Sports Channel.
On Wednesday the 28th, the Bulls off the road trip against Washington, and the first 10,000 fans who enter the stadium receive a Bulls Fun Book, compliments of the Chicago Tribune. Bulls to throw in. Foul line extended to the right. Cleveland beats Atlanta tonight. And Orlando finally wins one against Dallas. Michael Jordan missing the shot from the right. It's cleared by Eaton. And Utah takes it back with a 2-point lead. Delaney Rudd backing in. Left side gives to Griffith. The outside shot is no good. Rebound Pippen. Utah is cold as well right now. Armstrong, a quick throw into Jordan underneath, and Michael is fouled by Darrell Griffith. He'll shoot two as Utah is over the limit.
He did. He drove to the side, took it on the left side, went in. BJ gave him the pass. Michael just wheeled right around and went underneath. A reach around foul by Griffith.
Stacey King ready to come on. So Orlando finally wins one at home, right?
Yeah. On the road, they have a tough time.
Chicago substitution number 34, Stacey King.
Sixers win at Indiana. That's impressive without Johnny Dawkins. Michael Jordan hitting the first one. He's got 7. Now he shoots for the tie with 2:33 left in the quarter. Rimming, good. The game tied at 14. Boy, the Bulls have played hard. Any shooting at all, and they would have a nice, comfortable lead here. Instead, they're just drawing even. They've got the press on. Rudd has picked up the dribble in the backcourt. Karl Malone brings it across. Jump pass off to Griffith right side. He comes up shooting and hit it. Darrell Griffith hits it on the right wing. Utah up 2. We're near the 2-minute mark for the quarter. King with the ball right of the lane, guarded by Malone. Outside Armstrong, back into King. Stacey King backs into the hoop, missed the layup, and Eaton takes it down. Stacey gets it back, shoots the ball, no good, tipped in by Cartwright.
Good work. Stacey took it right out of his hand. He made the move. I was afraid that Eaton would be there when he made his move against the other forward.
He was afraid of that too. That's why he missed the initial shot. So the game tied at 16. Minute 45 left in the quarter. Laney Rudd has lost the dribble, and an illegal defense whistled against the Bulls. Here's John Stockton coming back in for the Jazz.
Delaney Rudd will be going out, but when Delaney Rudd is pressured at his side, that's the time you can play in front of Malone, not behind him. So they've got to throw that perfect pass over the top, but now John Stockton back in the lineup.
Karl Malone to make the inbounds pass. Foul line extended left. Bulls at 26-3 and Utah at 43-8 as a percentage from the field. Stockton takes it off to the right, guarded by Armstrong. Stockton, a standing dribble over the top. Karl Malone, he missed the layup and then tipped it in. Karl Malone's got 12 of their 18. Here's Pippen with it off left side. Michael Jordan out between the rings. Stacey King high to the right. Hands to Jordan. Michael drives it down the lane in deep. Flips the shot up and in around Eaton.
What English he had on that, baby.
He even had some French on that one. It's 18-18 with 1:09 remaining in the quarter. Stockton out to the left, standing dribble against Armstrong. Takes him on the drive, baseline left, reverse layup, left it short. Cartwright the rebound. Bulls coming down with a chance at the lead. B.J. Armstrong into the front court. Inside they go to King. Low right against Karl Malone. Back out to Armstrong. Left corner Pippen. Scotty fires. Rimming, no. Tip try. King won't go. Ball tipped out to Stockton. The Jazz coming back. Stockton on the drive. Down the lane. Right corner Griffith. He fires. It's no good. Blue Edwards the rebound. Armstrong steals it from it. B.J. coming back with a push. Ahead to Pippen. Scotty takes it into the lane. Back left to Armstrong. Now to Pippen, top of the key, and the Bulls come back outside. Mount Eaton was waiting.
Oh, boy.
In the pass, wasn't he?
He was.
9 on the shot clock. The Bulls working perimeter. Jordan right of the key. Around a King pick. Shoots it baseline right. Back no good. Rebound Eaton. Up court Stockton. Again the Jazz back with a chance to regain the lead. Edwards is fouled by Armstrong going to the hoop. with 4.3 seconds left in the quarter. B.J. Armstrong the foul, and Blue Edwards shoots 2. Will Perdue coming on for the Bulls. Cartwright is out. Mike Brown ready to come on for Utah.
Well, Eaton has really garnered the rebounds tonight. He's in there as a force, and as you and I mentioned, King went around, beat his man, but I think he was the sonar in the area. He was sensing beep, 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 which usually means Mount Eaton.
Blue Edwards hits the first one. He's 5 in a row from the free throw line of the season. The former Bull, Mike Brown, comes into the game.
Eaton leaves the game with some blocks, some scares, some in the grasp, and you know what? He's taken 11 shots in 4 games, Jim. That's less than 4 a game. Every 10 minutes he averages one. He didn't even get one up today.
So far.
So far.
Right. So maybe he'll shoot 2 over the next 10 minutes. Edwards hits both free throws, and Utah a 2-point lead. The Bulls throw it ahead to Jordan. Out of King, cutting in for the right. He lays it in.
Michael,
good
beautiful
play.
King, beautiful.
1.6 left. Michael steals the outlet, shoots a 3 out front. Yes! Serve, baby! Michael Jordan stole the up-court pass and stuck it at the buzzer from 3-point range. And so the Bulls lead by 3 after 1. 23-20 on the Bulls Network. 97. Say you could be the lucky fan selected to participate in the AT&T 3-point shooting contest, which takes place at every Bulls home game. Talking about 3-point shooting, the Bulls scored 5 points in 4.3 seconds, John.
I think it's even less than that, 4.3. Long pass down the court, but Michael no-look pass to King. He comes in, lays it in, and John Stockton takes the ball along the baseline. He looks for somebody, throws it out, but Michael, like a roaming defensive back, picks it up. Time running out. He loads for a long 3. Nothing but net.
You're right. That's about a 30-foot shot, a jump shot from about 30 feet. The Bulls have their first lead of the game. Second quarter underway. Jordan low right, doubled up out to Armstrong. 18-footer, short on the front of the rim. Griffith the rebound, ahead to Stockton. Burning to the hoop. His scoop shot blocked by Jordan. Ball tipped away. Grabbed by Cliff Levingston. Ahead to Jordan. Michael up court to Stacey King. Going to the hoop. He dunks it. Stacey King on the jam, and the Bulls go up by 5. Michael Jordan, what a defensive play he made. Snuffing the shot of John Stockton. The Bulls on a 7-point run right now, and 11:20 left in the half. Stockton plays it into Bailey. Short jumper, no good left baseline. Jordan the rebound, and the Bulls coming back. Jordan into the front court, guarded by Darrell Griffith. Around a Perdue screen right of the lane. Left side Armstrong, 20-footer by B.J. missed. Rebound tipped away. Loose ball foul called on Stacey King. King with his first. Boy, 32% shooting for the Bulls in the first quarter. Utah 40%. Well, the Bulls scoring in transition. Stacey King getting the dunk.
2 from Michael on the fast break transition.
Dennis Hobson ready to come on. Stockton's 3-try, rimming no from the right. Will Perdue the rebound. Up court Armstrong. B.J. works at front court right side. Into King, right of the lane. King against Bailey. Jordan has it off to the right. Michael backs it out to the stripe, back into King. Stacey with 8 to shoot. Bangs into Bailey, no call, and then shoots it in off the glass, right of the lane. Stacey King with 6, and the Bulls lead is 7. That's 9 straight points for Chicago. Outside left, leaning over the dribble is Stockton. Looks low for Bailey. He's lost the dribble. Stockton still looking. 10 to shoot. Griffith shoots a 3 out front. It's in. Darrell Griffith, the safety valve on the play. He's got 5. And the Bulls lead is 4. Stacey King right of the lane. Takes Mike Brown, backs him down low right, fakes, fake, comes back, leans in, has the shot blocked. Mike Brown the rebound out to Stockton. Here's a bounce pass loose. B.J. Armstrong has it, and he's fouled by Stockton. A smart foul to take by John Stockton because the Bulls had a 2-0 break going. Hobson is in. Jordan is out. Good play by the Bulls there. I'll tell you, defensively, the Bulls have done a good job in this one so far.
They have.
6 Utah turnovers. Outside left, Dennis Hobson holding on Griffith. Inside to Levingston. Low left against Blue Edwards.
Off the glass.
And there it is. There it is. Cliff Cliff Levingston puts the Bulls up by 6. That's something. Eaton goes to the bench. Everybody wants to shoot. And everybody shoots well. Blue Edwards has it on the right side. Out front, Mike Brown. Purdue on him loosely. Right side, Stockton. 8 on the clock. Down low right, they go to Edwards. Shoots it over Levingston. Hits the hook shot. Blue Edwards with his first 2. A 4-point lead for the Bulls. Dennis Hobson with it. Wide to the right. Inside pass stolen by Stockton. Intended for King. Boy, jump ball was called.
That was really a bad pass by Hobson because I don't think he saw Stockton. Stockton just went right in front of his man. There he was to pick it off and jump ball out of it.
The Bulls should control this. Big height advantage. Stockton at 6'1". Stacey King at 6'11". 9:04 left in the half.
BJ standing up for what he thinks is his, and Darrell Bailey just pushing him all over the court.
King tips it over to you, Johnny.
Whoa!
Saved inbounds by Levingston, but to Utah. Underneath, they get a shot blocked inside. Goaltending by Purdue. Blue Edwards gets the hoop. Boy, Cliff Levingston.
Beautiful pass underneath. Stockton is one of the best in the business. The best.
Because of Cliff's hustle, that left the Bulls a man short at the other end. Purdue with the ball between the rings. The Bulls lead is 2. Inside pass and a foul on Mike Brown as he reached over the top of Stacey King. First foul on Mike Brown. 2 team fouls. Levingston to inbound it. 8:41 remaining. First half here in the Salt Palace. Closely contested game so far. Left corner, it's Hobson. Doubled up, cross court, he plays to Armstrong. Off to the right side, Levingston. Back out to Armstrong. Into Purdue, a fake in deep, lefty hook, banked it in. Will Purdue scored up against Thurl Bailey. And that puts the Bulls up by 4. Bulls were patient that time. Utah was pressing on the perimeter. Outside left, Bailey. Mike Brown, top of the key. Purdue guards him loosely. Here's Hobson deflecting a pass out of bounds, intended for Darrell Griffin.
Well, I like that when Mike Brown is way out in the top of the key, Jim, to be the passer instead of down using that muscle underneath.
Blue Edwards looks to bring it in. He comes into Stockton. Stockton calling a play off to the left. Stockton on the move. Picked up by Purdue. Bounce pass left side to Blue Edwards. Side shot rims out against the shot clock. Bailey rebounds and lays it in. Rebounded right over Stacey King. Thurl Bailey with his first 2 points tonight. Right side Levingston. Now Hobson has it out front against Griffin. Here's Armstrong shooting it in the lane. Left it short. Rebound tipped out. Armstrong gets it. So the Bulls get another attempt with a 2-point lead. King down the lane to the right. Lean-in shot. Bank no good. Mike Brown the rebound. Stockton coming back as the Jazz look to tie. Right side Edwards. Wide open jumper. Around and out. Hobson snaps down the rebound for the Bulls. Armstrong brings it up on the dribble. BJ head of the circle, works it left. Outside left is Hobson. Back to Armstrong. He takes it down the lane all the way inside and draws the foul. BJ Armstrong off that penetration. A foul on Mike Brown. 2 fouls on Mike Brown.
Well, BJ's had a tough time putting the ball in the hole, but it doesn't keep him shy of going down that middle. And big Mike Brown puts that foul on him. So 2 free throws by a guy that's leading the league in free throw shooting with several others.
I guarantee you, John, if he continues to shoot 1,000%, he will win the free throw title.
By setting an NBA record.
He hits the first one, so he's got a string of 16 in a row going. Karl Malone back in. Blue Edwards is out for the Jazz, who trail by 3. 7:09 left in the half. Armstrong's second free throw. Rimming, good.
You know, they get 2 points out of Bailey, Eaton, and Stockton. They're 3 of their starters.
Yeah, Stockton averages just under 20. Stockton has it outside left on the drive against Armstrong into the lane. Scoop shot, banked it in, drew the foul. Foul on B.J. Armstrong.
That shows you just what he can do. That's number 2 on B.J. He just took him right to the hoop, made the basket. He'll shoot a free throw when we come out of this timeout.
6:58 for the half. 33-31 Chicago on the Bulls Network.
Who's on the phone?
Last year, the Illinois Lottery lengthened Michael Jordan's hang time. This year, we leave it in your hands. The 1991 Michael Jordan Flipbook Datebook.
And make sure this is not the only book you pick up. Say yes to graduation.
The next Bulls game on WLUP Thursday night from Oakland. 9:30 tip-off. Chet Kopic will have an extended pregame at 7 on AM 1000. Well, Cliff Livingston tried to hustle that jump ball down a little bit ago, John, and he almost took us out.
It shows you what we go through to bring you the game, Jim. We just stay right staring on that action.
That, by the way, resulted in it was a goaltending call, a layup at the other end. Stockton's free throw is good. John Stockton's first 3 points of the game, and Utah within 1. 6:55 left in the half. Scottie Pippen holding left on the drive around a Purdue screen, top of the key. Right side Grant, left corner Armstrong. BJ comes up shooting and hitting. Stockton was chasing, and Armstrong was wide open, and he hit it. 35-32. Stockton on the walk off to the right. That's what happened last year in the second half when Pax had those open shots. Stockton right side looking in for Karl Malone. Purdue was fronting him. 8 to shoot. Now they go into Malone. Missed the layup. Purdue the rebound. Good job by Will.
Yes, sir.
On the move is Pippen. Right side of the Bulls front court. Right corner it's Armstrong. Back out to Pippen. Now Hobson has it between the circles. Purdue left to the key. Turns on a dribble and hands to Armstrong. 9 to shoot. Armstrong against Stockton into Grant. Right of the lane against Malone. Horace turns. Fadeaway jumper. Rimming. No. Scottie Pippen the follow on the way. Banked it. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Mike Brown. The Bulls keep it. And now Jeff Malone returns for the Jazz, and Darrell Griffith goes out. 5:59 left in the half.
Uh-oh. The screen is... Your screen is full.
Mark Eaton back in for Mike Brown.
Well, Mike Brown is good size. He ran by him like a little kid.
Baseline right. Bounce comes to Hobson off to the right. The Bulls came in with a new shot clock. Armstrong between the circles. Right side Hobson. Right of the lane it's Grant. Backing in on Malone. Out to Pippen. Scottie faking on Bailey. Takes him left of the lane. Dumps it to Armstrong. Short jumper. Good left baseline. B.J. Armstrong just squirted one off.
You got to move when they're doing that. When those big guys are going at you, you got to just make yourself available.
And the Bulls are up by 5 with 5.5 minutes left in the half. Inside Bailey, he's got the jam. Went for the steal and the pass into the post, and Thurl Bailey was open for the dunk. Dennis Hobson runs the show for the Bulls. Pippen has it left of the key. Pippen against Bailey. Left around a Purdue screen. Now he's picked up by Eaton and Bailey. Scottie dribbles free underneath. Reverse layup. A wild one missed. Cleared by Bailey.
Oh, he just threw him down. Malone just threw him down.
On Malone as he threw Pippen down in the backcourt.
Oh, man.
Karl Malone with his second.
He just ran by Scottie. Reached out, grabbed his shoulder, and threw him down. And Malone is really burning.
Well, yeah, because he didn't think anybody was watching. Bob Delaney was right there. Now Jordan and Paxson are coming back into the game for the Bulls. It happened off the ball, and normally you can get away with something off the ball.
Michael Jordan checking to the gun line.
Scottie trying to get up, and as he was trying to get up, Malone pushed him back down.
Stay down, Scottie.
Grant has it, head of the key. Jordan with the ball right side against Jeff Malone. Michael left around a Purdue screen into the lane. Feeds it left to Paxson. He fires good. John Paxson was open and hit the shot.
That could have been a jump ball.
Yep, but they didn't call it. Stockton looked like he had Michael tied up, but
that's one of the several things they didn't call so far.
Again, it's a 5-point Bulls lead. Stockton off to the right, guarded by Paxson. Looking low for Bailey. Gets Gets it to him. He's doubled in the post. Swings the hook up. No good. Horace Grant out to Jordan. Michael working into the front court. Attracts a crowd. Takes it down the lane. Left corner Paxson. He fires. Rimming. No. Tip. Grant won't go. Will Perdue had it. Lost it. Jump ball called. Perdue and Eaton. Good effort by Will.
Will has done a good job. He has been guarding Karl Malone on the other end, Jim, and he's kept him from getting the ball. Now he comes down right against Eaton. Goes after that offensive rebound. Gets a jump ball. So Will right in there with him, and so now let's play the defense, guys. Let's try to steal that tap. Jump it up again.
Eaton hit it after he came back down, and
there's one
jump it again.
There's one place it's going to go, and that's between Malone and between Bailey, and then Stockton is going to break down the court. To try to steal, you got to get between those two guys. There it is.
Pippen steals the tap to the hoop, shoots it up, rimming, no! Horace Grant with a follow, blocked by Eaton. Stockton has it. Utah on the run. Stockton comes down, off to Karl Malone, low right. He lays it up, no good. Will Perdue the rebound. Boy, the Bulls close the door again. Now Paxson coming back. Left side, Pippen. Scotty outside to the left against Bailey. Pippen directing traffic wide left, 10 to shoot. Perdue has it right side to Jordan. Outside jumper, Michael. Rimming, no. Rebound, Bailey. Stockton with the ball. Utah coming down, trailing by 5. Stockton in the front court, left side. 3:38 left in the first half. Thurl Bailey's left corner shot is in. Thurl Bailey with 6. Utah within 3. Scottie Pippen right of the lane, on the move against Bailey, all the way inside, scoops the shot up, no good, draws the foul. Well, we have seen some creativity here. That foul was on Bailey, his first.
That is team foul number 4.
4 team fouls. Cartwright back in for Will Perdue.
Will Perdue did a good job in there, I'm going to tell you that. There's your leading scorers, Jordan and Karl Malone.
Neither one of them have scored since the first quarter.
Yeah.
Blue Edwards back in for Utah. Thurl Bailey is out. Pippen to throw in. Foul line extended left. Scotty looks, he brings it into Paxson. Grant with a ball right of the circle. Horace hands to Jordan, left of the key jumper. Rimming, no. Malone had it, lost it. Cartwright up with the ball. The Bulls with another attempt. Boy, they've done a good job on the offensive boards. Yeah. It's a good thing because that's the only thing preventing them from getting blown out here tonight. Jordan on the right side into Pippen, and a foul on Edwards. Scotty shoots 2. They're over the limit. Blue Edwards with his second. The Bulls have out-rebounded Utah 12-6. And remember, when we came on the air tonight, we talked about having to deal with that big size. Well, they've dealt with it fairly well as far as rebounds are concerned. Pippen in and out with the free throw. Boy, they have. If they shoot the ball at all, any kind of high percentage, the Bulls are up big. Pippen's second free throw attempt. That one is good. 40-36. The Bulls a 4-point lead. 3:03 left in the half. Stockton in the backcourt against pressure. Up court pass to Karl Malone. Tipped away by Pippen. Got a foul on Scottie Pippen. That's his second. And a timeout taken. 2:57 left in the half. It's the Bulls up 4. 40-36 on the Bulls Network. On Friday, November 30th, the Bulls home Indiana Pacers, and the first 10,000 people receive a mug celebrating the Bulls' 25th anniversary. Compliments from our friends at Miller Genuine Draft. While we have a moment, Sports Channel would like to welcome its affiliate, Jones Intercable, and their subscribers in Glen Ellen. And, of course, our radio audience on the Bulls Radio Network. Boy, the Bulls offensive rebounds, 12 to Utah's 4.
Against a much bigger team.
Yep.
Bulls a little more mobile, though.
That's keeping the Bulls in this game. They're up 4 with 2:50 left here in the first half. Stockton in the right corner has lost the dribble against Paxson. Stockton with 11 to shoot, exchanges with Eaton, has it back right side. Stockton on the move, 6 on the clock, way out between the rings. A 3 try by Stockton. Rimming, no. Eaton tips it back out to Stockton. They keep it. Stockton in for the left. Feeds it off low left to Edwards. His short shot partially blocked by Jordan. Cleared by Grant. Michael Jordan has it. Again, the Bulls turn him away. Pippen's right corner jumper. Rimming, no good. Not a red shirt in sight on that one, Scotty. Stockton down the lane, scoops it in. That's something. You make a bad decision, and boy, they come right away and make you pay for it. It's a 2-point lead for the Bulls at 40-38. Paxson on the walk between the lanes. Now Grant has it to Pippen down the lane. Scotty in deep, surrounded. Kicks out to Paxson. Open 20-footer on the way. Book it. John Paxson has 6. The Bulls are back to a 4-point lead.
They use John just as an outlet, and he's been able to nail 3 out of 4 from out there.
Stockton brings it up for the Jazz. Michael Jordan's 3-point field goal at the buzzer in the first quarter gave the Bulls the lead, and so far they have not lost it. Wide left is Edwards. Off the ball, Bob Delaney for the call. Got a foul on Stockton. John Stockton with his second foul. The offensive foul, the turnover. The Bulls have it with 1:36 left in the half.
This team is having tough time scoring points, Jim. Only about 98 a game.
Pax comes into the front court. Left side, Jordan against Jeff Malone. Michael Jordan stops the dribble, dumps it into Grant, low left against Karl Malone, and Horace lays it in. Finally, Horace gets that field goal he's been looking for. And the Bulls' lead is 6. A minute 16 for the half. Wide left is Karl Malone holding at the stripe. Eaton way out on the floor, left side, holding over his head. Left corner Stockton, and a foul on Paxson. That's the 3rd foul on John Paxson.
It's still first one in the last 2 minutes.
So Utah will throw in. Foul line extended left with 1:07 left to go.
And see if Stockton goes one-on-one with Pax.
He'll want to get that 4th foul on him. Stockton on the move, off to the right. Stops the dribble, gets it into Karl Malone against Grant. Reverse layup missed. Malone again, lays it in. Karl Malone with 14, his first 2 points of the second quarter.
It reminds me of that other Malone at center that does the same thing at Atlanta. Moses. Bing, body.
Jordan gives it to Paxson in the left corner. Back to Michael underneath. It's knocked loose. Jordan saves to Cartwright in the right corner. Cartwright cross court left to Paxson. Paxson the drive in for left. Jackknife jumper. Bank no good. Rebound Karl Malone with 34 seconds left. John Stockton coming back for Utah. They're going to want to get a 2-for-1 here, and Stockton's outside jumper good for the right. John Stockton's got 7. The Bulls lead is 2. 22 seconds left. 2 difference on the shot clock. The Bulls playing it for 1. Jordan double team. Left side Paxson. Pax gives to Pippen in the left corner. 10 to shoot. Back left side Paxson. 6 on the clock. Paxson with 5 on the clock. Horace Grant, right corner. Cartwright, he shoots with 3 on the clock. Good right baseline. Bill Cartwright with 2.9 seconds left. Puts the Bulls up 4. Karl Malone into Stockton. Stockton up court. He plays to Edwards. A 3 by Edwards. No good for the right. And at halftime, it's the Bulls who walk off with a gutty 4-point lead here in the Salt Palace. 46-42, the halftime score. We'll return with the Bulls in front by 4 here at halftime. Let's take a look at some of the halftime statistics that we have for you. We talked about that cold shooting by the Bulls. 347 from the field. Utah not much better, 429. Chicago 11 for 14 at the foul line. The Jazz 5 of 5. And the Bulls out-rebounded the Jazz 28-25 and 12-6 offensively. Off the bench, 16 points for the Bulls, 13 for the Jazz. Elsewhere in the NBA tonight, Cleveland wins at Atlanta 121-104. Detroit hammered Miami 118-93, and Orlando hits the win column against Dallas 109-103. Charlotte rips Washington tonight 120-105. Philadelphia, that's an important win for the Sixers without Johnny Dawkins, 108-100. And Milwaukee on its way to victory against Boston.
How would you look at the statistics sheet that I got in front of me? John Stockton has 5 assists. They have 5 as a team. Nobody getting the ball to the open man if it's not Stockton.
Boy, Utah way down in scoring in the NBA, averaging 97.8. So you'd have to say that this game is being played at a Jazz pace.
Interesting. In the last quarter, they've been outscored 86-114. They're scoring 20. They're giving up 28-21.
So the Bulls in the front court as the second half begins. Paxson has it between the circles. Off to the right, it's Grant, 12 on the shot clock. Paxson has it back out front, 10 to shoot. Michael Jordan, baseline right, shoots it on Jeff Malone. Rimming, no. Horace Grant, the rebound, back out to Paxson. There's 13 offensive rebounds. Scottie Pippen gives to Cartwright. Pippen has it. Steps foul line under pressure. Off to Paxson. Right of the circle. Jumper. Rimming. No. Rebound. Loose ball. Foul. Bill Cartwright. That's his second. Utah gets it. After turning the Bulls away that trip. Stockton brings it up. The Jazz with a 4-game winning streak against the Bulls. Stockton outside left, including their 1-point victory at the buzzer here last year. Stockton had it stolen by Paxson. Good hustle, but he was out of bounds trying to save it inbound. And it's a reset.
Stockton does a great job when you stop his dribble of moving and maneuvering and putting his body in here, taking it back to get that extra room to try to find Malone underneath or to find Thurl Bailey.
Now Karl Malone to make the inbounds pass. Baseline left. He comes in to Stockton. Stockton out to the left, leans over the dribble, dumps into Karl Malone, low left. He's doubled in the post. Malone looking for Eaton under the basket. Throws it instead cross court, and Jordan knocks it out of bounds. Karl Malone blew the play. He had Mark Eaton wide open under the basket and elected to throw over the defense and almost turned it over.
It's hard to throw over Eaton's head.
Yeah, but he was standing there.
Yeah, right.
He was shovel it to him. Now with 10 on the shot clock, out front it's Stockton. Around a Karl Malone screen, burns it hard to the hoop, missed the layup, drew the foul. John Paxson with his 4th. 2 team fouls on the Bulls.
Takes it to the right, just leans on in, lays it up as he gets the head start. B.J. Armstrong heads off the bench. Stockton made his only free throw. Matter of fact, they were perfect in the first half, 5 for 5.
They stay perfect as they are now 6 for 6. Paxson on the bench as Armstrong comes on. Stockton again. That's it. Stockton with 9. It's a 2-point lead for the Bulls and 10:45 left in the third. Pippen has it front court to the right. Looking for Jordan. Michael has it in the right corner. Jordan against Jeff Malone. Spinning shot. Bank no good. Right baseline. Karl Malone the rebound. Stockton delivers to Jeff Malone in the break, and the game is tied. Jeff Malone scoring. And it's 46 all. D.J. Armstrong off to the left. Pippen has it. Right side Jordan. Into Cartwright against Eaton. Cartwright 10 to shoot. Now Armstrong with it. Back into Cartwright. Across the lane. Lefty hook. Rebound. Karl Malone. Utah back looking for the lead. Stockton in the front court. Left of the circle. Drives on Armstrong. Fakes in deep. Bouncer back out to Karl Malone. 18-footer good. And the Jazz take the 2-point lead as they score the first 6 points of the second half. Timeout Bulls with 9:56 left in the third. 48-46 Utah on the Bulls Network. Coming up after the game on Sports Channel, the Sports Channel Report, the Sports Writers on TV, Sports Nightly, and then college hockey, Michigan State at Michigan. Milwaukee hammers Boston tonight, 119-91. And Golden State upsets San Antonio. That was in Oakland. That's where the Bulls are headed after this one. 4-point win for the Warriors. Bulls down 2 here. 9:45 left in the third. Armstrong between the circles. A lot of standing right now. Grant walks. Coming across the lane.
Trying to post Michael up, and it's not working. They got to clear Scotty on through there if they want to get him in.
Bulls have hit 3 of their last 14 field goal attempts over the last 6:54 going back to the first half. So Utah with the lead in the ball. Isolation. Stockton drives it from the right side. Knocked out of bounds by the Bulls. Utah to throw in. They cleared the side for Stockton. Karl Malone inbound. To Jeff Malone, and he shoots it in right baseline. Jeff Malone with 6. 8 in a row for the Jazz. They've got a 4-point lead. Michael Jordan out front. Cartwright with the ball left of the key, out high. Armstrong cuts left, shoots a 20-footer, no good. Rebound, Karl Malone. Kicks it on ahead up the court to Stockton. Stockton delivers under the basket to Jeff Malone. His shot blocked by Grant, cleared by Jordan. A throw ahead to Pippen. Scotty comes into the front court, gets slowed down. Cartwright has it left of the key. Wide left is Armstrong. Works around a Cartwright screen. Drives to the hoop. Scoop shot. No! Taken down by Karl Malone. Bulls are 0 of 6 starting the third. Thurl Bailey in for the right. Shoots it up no good. Tips it up no good. Rebound to Horace Grant. Outlet stolen by Karl Malone. When you're 0 of 6, you can't be careless. Here is Bailey missing a layup. Cartwright the rebound. Out to Armstrong. BJ coming back. Left corner, Pippen. He lines up the on-trap and misses the shot out of the left corner.
Take up that slack. Big guy was
nowhere. The Bulls have gone 4 minutes without scoring here in the third and trail by just 4. Stockton has it off to the right. Cross-court pass to Jeff Malone. His shot on the way, no good. Left baseline. Michael Jordan the rebound. Again, the Bulls trying to get on the board here in the second half. Grant doubled up. Out to Cartwright. Foul line jumper. Hello. Bill Cartwright hits it from 15 feet out front. 50-48. While the Bulls went over 4 minutes without scoring, Utah could put only 8 up there. Stockton has it off to the left. Standing dribble against Armstrong. 10 to shoot. Here's Bailey open. Turnaround shot. Missed it. Malone the rebound. Comes back to the hoop. Misses the layup. Cartwright the rebound. Outlet to Jordan. Michael in the front court. Bulls looking to tie. Right corner Armstrong. BJ. Quick delivery inside low right to Grant. Back out Armstrong. Pippen swings to Jordan in the left corner. Jordan around a Cartwright screen. 20-footer good. Left side. His first point since the first quarter.
Listen, they had missed 7 in a row, Jim.
Yep.
Wow.
And the Bulls catch him at 50 with 7:06 left in the third. Stockton on the move. Right corner. He plays it to Bailey. His shot in and out. And Michael Jordan the rebound. The Jazz are 0 for 8. Jordan coming back down the lane against Jeff Malone. Quick to roll around the belt and a foul call. Jordan shoots 2. The foul on Jeff Malone, his third.
Good play, Michael, going around Malone, and he had Eaton beat. That's why I was hoping that he could get that basket on in. The way they're shooting, they can use every little roll. So 2 shots.
And he's got the first one. The Bulls have regained the lead with 6:51 left in the third. Michael with 16 points and 6 rebounds came into the contest leading the Bulls in rebounding with 6.5. Makes the second one. 52-50. Bulls the lead. They've got the press on, and Malone is fouled by Pippen. No, he walked. Scotty forced Karl Malone into the turnover.
Good defense again. I'll tell you what the Bulls have done is with good defense, and they have not been soft under the basket, Jim. They've gone hard for the rebound.
So the Bulls to throw in. Sideline out of bounds. Right-hand side of the front court. The inbounds comes into Armstrong. Scottie Pippen outside left. On the drive against Bailey. Past Eaton. Missed it. Rebound Jordan in the right corner. Michael comes up shooting. Good right baseline. Michael Jordan gives the Bulls a 4-point lead as the Bulls have run off 8 in a row.
Did Eaton block that?
I guess.
Went out of there, run a shot. Didn't it?
Couldn't tell if he blocked it or Scotty lost the handle going up. Now Eaton has it out front. Left baseline. Jeff Malone. He fires, missing. Rebound Grant. Jordan releases. He finds him. Michael on the drive, closing on Stockton. And Eaton spin in. He ate up Mark Eaton with a quick pivot down the lane. And the Bulls run off 10 in a row. And Jerry Sloan burns a timeout with 6:03 left in the third. 56-50. Chicago back after these messages on the Bulls Network. St. Vance for the best selection of Bulls hats, t-shirts, jackets, and other NBA merchandise. Visit the official Bulls team shops at any one of the 18 Chicagoland Carson Peary Scott stores. 10 straight points for the Bulls. Well, we understand that's the governor of Utah sitting there.
Norman Bangerter.
The Bulls up 6. Utah hit its first 3. Now they're 0 for their last 9 here in the third. Stockton off to the left, guarded by Armstrong. 10 on the shot clock. They go into Karl Malone to the hoop. Jordan blocks the shot, but Horace Grant on the foul.
Horace took a shot.
While we have a moment, let's pause for station identification on the Bulls Network.
Sports channels in season all year round with exclusive coverage of the Chicago Bulls, Blackhawks, and White Sox.
65% free thrower on the season. Shoots his first one of the night short. Cliff Levingston on for the Bulls. Replacing Pippen. Stockton is out. Delaney Rudd returns for Utah. Karl Malone takes his time. The second free throw. That one's good. Malone has 17. The Bulls lead is 5. Michael Jordan walks it up. 5:48 remaining in the third. Horace Grant outside left. Malone nowhere around him. Armstrong between the rings. Cartwright has it high right. Hands to Jordan on the come around. Michael head of the key against Jeff Malone. Goes left and comes up shooting. Rimming. No. Karl Malone skies for the rebound. And now Delaney Rudd brings it back for the Jazz. Rudd off to the right side. Goes over the top. Turnaround shot Malone. Rimming. No. Eaton a loose ball foul over the back. Whoa, the foul is on Cliff Levingston.
Oh, golly, I'll tell you, he's
on the other
inside.
53. You're right, it's on Eaton.
Yeah.
It's on.
Cliff is in the inside, and he just gets hammered over there. They call 53. They had to be right with somebody, didn't they?
So the Bulls have it. That's the second team foul on Utah. Livingston gives it up to Armstrong out front. 10 on the shot clock. Horace Grant turnaround shot right of the lane. Yeah, Horace finally hits that one. He's got 6, and the Bulls lead is 7. 4:55 left in the third. Delaney Rudd runs the show for the Jazz. Outside left, pressured by Armstrong. Utah's gone the last 5 without a hoop. Out front, they swing it left to Rudd. 8 to shoot. Bailey has it head of the key. Another illegal defense call against the Bulls, the second of the game. Technical foul. Thurl Bailey shoots the second.
Said it was Cartwright being out of the lane.
Bailey 8 for 10 free throwing on the season. Thurl Bailey scored 6 points in the second quarter tonight. And that free throw gives him 7. The Bulls lead is 58-52. 4:42 left to go third quarter. Karl Malone to throw in. Foul line extended left. He brings it in to Jeff Malone. Jeff Malone off the circle left side, backing in on Jordan. Wide left is Bailey, pressured by Levingston. Underneath Karl Malone, in traffic, misses the hook, missed the tip. Rebound fight, dug out by Levingston. Up court to Armstrong. Bulls in the front court. Boy, good effort by the Bulls. Jordan has it right corner to Grant. Horace fires. Rimming no good. Tip won't go. And Utah comes away with it. Delaney Rudd pushes on the dribble. Karl Malone dunks. Karl Malone with 19. And Utah within 4. Michael Jordan in the Bulls front court. Stacey King getting ready to come on. Levingston holding to the right. Out front Armstrong. Cartwright left to the key. Hands to Armstrong off to the left. 8 to shoot. B.J. around a Cartwright screen. Shoots it left to the circle. Right through. B.J. Armstrong with 8. And the Bulls are back to a 6-point lead.
That's a pretty good play if they're struggling. Get that pick and roll with B.J.
Out front, Jeff Malone against Jordan. Malone off the circle to the left. Bouncer into the left corner to Rudd. Back out to Malone. Shot clock at 10. Left corner, Delaney Rudd. Shoots a long one over Armstrong. It's in. Delaney Rudd with his first basket of the night. Utah stays within 4. Jordan coming back against Jeff Malone. Gives it up to Armstrong instead. B.J. right side leans over the dribble. Can't get spacing. Now plays into Grant low right. Horace left side to Jordan. Left corner Armstrong. 8 to shoot. B.J. on the drive. Right side Levingston. He dumps it under to Grant. Horace had it knocked away and stolen by Karl Malone. Utah with a ball as the Bulls turn it over. 60-56 Bulls. Jazz in the front court. Right corner Bailey. Underneath Malone. His layup blocked and then he tipped it in. They can't handle him. He's got 21. 60-58. Levingston holding wide to the right. Armstrong out between the rings. Left side it's Jordan. I mean, the Bulls sent a posse that time and they still couldn't turn Malone away. Cartwright left baseline. Sidesteps Eaton. Lead-in shot. Banked it in. Bill Cartwright hits it. He's got 8. 62-58. The Bulls keep the lead and 2:18 left to go in the third. Delaney Rudd in the Utah front court, off to the left, guarded by Armstrong. He dribbled it out of bounds. No, a foul on B.J. Armstrong. That's his third. 4-team foul. Stacey King is in. Blue Edwards is in. Thurl Bailey is out, and Horace Grant is out. Karl Malone to make the inbounds pass. 2:11 remaining third quarter. Malone brings it in to Edwards. The Bulls with 4-team fouls here in the third. Rudd has it right side at the three-point stripe. Dumps into Malone. Malone right corner shot over King is in. He's got 23, 9 in the third. And Utah within 2, 62-60, 1:52 remaining in this quarter. Michael Jordan left side against Jeff Malone. Jordan around a Cartwright screen. Down the lane to the hoop. Missed the scoop layup. Cleared by Karl Malone. Outlet to Jeff Malone. He's got a breakout. And the game is tied at 62. Minute 30 remaining. Bulls in the front court. Cliff Levingston has it wide to the right. In the right corner, it's Armstrong. B.J. under pressure of Delaney Rudd comes out around a Cartwright screen. Shoots the force-up shot, no good. Ball on the deck. Jeff Malone up with it. The Jazz a chance at the lead. Jeff Malone coming into the front court. Off to the right side, they dump in. Low right, Karl Malone, fadeaway jumper. It's in. Karl Malone with 25. The Utah Jazz take the lead as they run off 8 in a row. 64-62 with 54 seconds left in the third. Michael Jordan wide left, guarded by Jeff Malone. Takes it in for the left side in the left corner to Armstrong. A foul called on the pass off by Jordan. Jeff Malone has his fourth non-shooting foul. First in the last 2 minutes. 48.4 seconds left in the third. The Bulls to throw in. And Dennis Hobson coming in. Darrell Griffith coming in for Utah. Hobson comes in for Jordan. 48.4 left to go in the third, and the Jazz in front by 2. Stockton returns. Delaney Rudd is out. Levingston to make the inbounds pass. He brings it in to Cartwright. Armstrong has it. Wide left is Levingston. Blue Edwards guarding him. King has it head of the key. 12 to shoot. Stacey left of the lane slips and loses the ball to Stockton. Bulls are getting nothing offensively. Here is Stockton giving the ball up, but it's saved by Griffith. Left corner shot, Blue Edwards. Rimming no. Cartwright the rebound. 22 seconds left. Now the Bulls will play it for 1. They trail by 2. No shot clock, 15 seconds. Armstrong out front. Standing dribble pressured by Stockton. 8 seconds. Outside left, Hobson. Long force-up shot is in. A 2-point goal for Dennis Hobson. The game is tied. Here's Stockton coming back. His 3 try. Bang, no good. And after 3, the Bulls and Jazz are even. It's tied at 64 on the Bulls network. 38%, but the game tied at 64. Here's Stockton left around a Mike Brown screen. Picks it up top of the key. Left corner shot, Blue Edwards. Rimming over the top and out of bounds. The Bulls have it with a chance at the lead. Houston hangs on and beats the Timberwolves tonight, 90-88 in the Summit. Boy, Minnesota's playing good, huh?
Yes, they are.
Very competitive club. Armstrong comes into the front court. Outside left, it's Levingston. Now Purdue with the ball top of the key. Right side, Hobson. Low right, King. Back to Hobson. Right corner shot on the way. Good. A 2-point goal. Dennis Hobson has 2 outside jumpers. Deep. And the Bulls lead is 2 with 11:20 remaining. Biggest lead has been 8. Here's Stockton on the move right of the key. Backs it out. Stockton with 11 on the shot clock. Works around a pick, gives it up to Blue Edwards out front, 8 to shoot. In it goes to Bailey. Turnaround jumper, no good for the right side. Blue Edwards missed the tip dunk, but a foul has been called on Will Perdue. This will be an interesting replay. Number 1, where did Blue Edwards come from?
That's right. They shot me outside. Blue Edwards came in. Will got him on the right arm, but he just had his hand up in the air. I don't think he knew where the guy came from.
Yep. Edwards shoots 2 and makes the first one. Blue Edwards with 7 points in the game. Hasn't played well in the early part of the season, but he's been shooting free throws well. He's 8 for 8 this year as he makes the second one to tie the game. We've played a minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside left, it's Livingston. Purdue has it head of the key. Right side, Hobson. King, low right against Mike Brown. Comes back in, has the shot blocked, cleared by Bailey. Now Griffith with it. Darrell Griffith on the push, down the lane, shoots it up, no good. Purdue the rebound inside of Mike Brown. Purdue clears traffic, finds Armstrong. BJ fires to Hobson in the left corner. Hobson against Griffith. Out front, it's Armstrong. Back to Hobson, wide left. Now to King, left of the lane. Hobson has it, steps left of the circle, gives to Armstrong. He drives the left baseline, shoots a one-hander. Good from behind the glass. B.J. Armstrong with 10. The Bulls lead by 2. 10-13 remaining. Stockton has it off to the left, on the drive, down the lane. Scoop pass off to Griffith. The short shot good from the left baseline. First 2 points for Griffith in the second half. He's got 7 in the game. It's tied at 68. We are inside of 10 minutes for the fourth quarter. Livingston between the circles. Blue Edwards on him. Purdue has it right of the key. Comes left on the dribble. Picks it up. Plays into King low left. Left corner shot, Armstrong. Short. Rebound. King knocks it in the air, and Stockton has it. The Jazz with a chance at the lead. Stockton works into the front court. Left baseline shot, Darrell Griffith. Yep. Darrell Griffith with 9, and Utah leads by 2 with 9:30 left. Bulls in the front court. Hobson wide to the right, guarded by Griffith. Out front, it's King. Shot clock at 10. Left side, Armstrong knocked loose, but he saves it. Low left, Purdue. He loses it across the lane. The Bulls have nothing to show out of the post play in the fourth. Here's a foul on Livingston against Griffith. Whenever King or Purdue turns into the lane, they lose the ball here in the fourth quarter.
Either lose the ball or get it belted away from him, Jim. Will goes into the center. That's hit away by Blue Edwards. They come down the court, give the ball in, and he ducks underneath the arm of Cliff Livingston, who comes down and commits the foul.
Darrell Griffith, 2 of 3 free throwing on the season, makes this one. He's got 10 points in the game. Now Horace Grant is in. Will Purdue is out. 9:08 remaining. And Utah in front by 3.
Horace put those glasses down. I don't know if it's for this game or...
Griffith in and out with that second one, and it's tipped over the top out of bounds. It belongs to Utah.
No, that's
Chicago,
right,
says Steve Jandy. Give it to the Bulls. The Bulls are down 3. That's not a very big lead. But the way they've been shooting the ball tonight, that's a big lead. Here's Armstrong into the front court.
Everything outside.
Yep. When they try to go inside, they lose it, like right there. A throw into Grant. It's stolen by Bailey, and Utah coming right back with it. Stockton shot blocked by Livingston, out of bounds. Good play by Cliff.
You might want to just take Livingston down on Blue Edwards and say, get down low and see what you can do with them. And right at you in your living room, Stockton comes and Cliff says, not on my street.
Thurl Bailey coming inbounds to Griffith underneath. Reverse layup, no good. King the rebound. To Hobson. Hobson brings it down on the drive. Right side, Armstrong. Right baseline, Livingston. Back out to Armstrong. In it goes to Grant. Horace surrounded in the lane. Throws up the shot, and it's finally tipped in by Livingston. Horace had to throw up a left-handed off-balance shot just to avoid a travel call, and Cliff Livingston tipped it in. It's a 1-point Utah lead. Stockton on the drive down the lane. Right side, Edwards. Long jumper. It's in. Blue Edwards hits it with his foot on the three-point stripe.
Why did these guys get their shooting eye back against us?
73-70. Armstrong in the right corner, comes out around a King pick. Left side, Livingston. Long jumper missed. Rebound, Utah. Stockton on the drive, past everybody, missed the layup, drew the foul from Livingston, and he'll shoot 2. Cliff Livingston with his second foul. Timeout taken. The Bulls are down 3 with 7:53 left in the game. 73-70 on the Bulls Network. Jordan at the scorer's table, and Stockton on the foul line shooting 2.
At the line, John Stockton shooting 2.
Scottie Pippen back into the game. Stockton hits the free throw. Big night in assists for Stockton, tops in the league. Well, not yet this season, but you know he probably will be before it's over. He hits both free throws. It's 75-70. Michael Jordan brings it up and gives it up to Hobson. Left of the lane is King. Stacey turns in. Off-balance shot. Ball loose. Horace Grant trying to save and does. Hobson has it underneath to Jordan. Michael spins inside. His shot's blocked. Foul call. Jordan shoots 2. That foul is on Mike Brown.
Well, the Bulls did everything wrong that time, and are going to come out of it with 2 free throws.
They haven't done much right offensively in this fourth quarter. Every shot has been a force-up. Double, triple team in the post. You would think with all that action around the post, somebody would be open. Jordan hits the free throw.
Hey, Ange, can you turn it down in the triple? Okay, Michael.
Michael's got one more free throw here. Karl Malone back in. Griffith is out. 7:33 left to go. Utah in front by 4. Michael hits the second one. So he's got 23. Full court press. Stockton a long up court pass to Edwards. Whoa. Boy, had Mike Brown open along the baseline. Comes back out to Stockton instead. Stockton calling a play out near the center circle. Starts his move right around a Bailey screen and shoots it good from 20 feet to the right. John Stockton hits a big one. He's got 13. Utah in front by 5. 7:09 remaining. Horace Grant back to the hoop, low right. Now to Jordan down the lane. Edwards chopped it away, but gets hit with a foul. Blue Edwards with his 3rd.
Not shooting foul, so they'll take it out on the side.
Bulls have it in play. Jordan takes it left to the lane, backs it out, spins back baseline left to the hoop, reverse block, gets it back low right. Now off to Pippen. Scotty fakes, now to Jordan. Right corner shot by Michael. It's in. Jordan hitting out of the right corner. He's got 25. The Utah lead is 3. 6:45 remaining. Stockton coming into the front court. Angles off to the right, shoots the 3. Nope. Rebound tipped outside. Jordan has it. Michael drives it hard into the front court. Underneath Grant. Horace lays it in. Horace Grant with 8. And the Bulls are within 1. 6:25 remaining. Stockton calls the play on the Utah front court. Off to the left, guarded by Jordan. Stockton left side. 10 on the shot clock. They get Malone in the post. Left baseline. Bailey steps out and shoots it up. No good. Horace Grant the rebound. And looky here, the Bulls with a chance at the lead. Dennis Hobson's long jumper. No good from the left. Hobson missing from way out in the corner. I don't understand this game. Here's Stockton driving in for the right side. Takes it back out front. Stockton off to the left now. 10 on the shot clock. Stockton hook pass underneath to Karl Malone. Pippen the block, and Malone on the line to shoot 2. Scotty picks up the foul. Scotty Pippen with his 3rd. John Paxson coming on for the Bulls. Dennis Hobson going out.
Scotty in hard. Scotty in to give him the block, and then he gets a little push off. They both smile at each other as it goes on.
The mailman shooting 2.
Karl Malone, 8 points in the game. Hasn't been on the free throw line yet. Hits it. Karl Malone, I'm sorry, he's 2 for 3 free throwing. Jeff. Yeah, Jeff hasn't been on the line yet. So 26 points for Karl Malone. 27, and Utah steps out to a 3-point lead. Paxson brings it up. 5:40 left. Paxson outside between the rings. Gives it up to Grant to the right. Paxson has it back. 12 to shoot. Into Cartwright against Mike Brown. Cartwright's turnaround jumper. Nope. Karl Malone has the rebound. Now Utah coming back with it. Stockton brings it up. Stockton on the walk to the left against Paxson. Stockton backs it out, 14 to shoot. Big trip for Utah with 5:10 left. Here's Stockton at the foul line. Right side, Jeff Malone. Right corner, Blue Edwards. Steps up and fires. Hits the side of the glass. Ball tipped loose. Still loose. Jordan has it. Jordan sidesteps Stockton. Now pushes hard on the drive. In for the right. Scoops it off to Pippen. Get an offensive foul on Michael Jordan as Jeff Malone went down. Michael Jordan with his first foul of the game.
Jordan going down the court. Didn't see Malone step out in front of him.
Eaton returns. Stockton walks it up. Turnovers fairly even tonight. Here's Stockton down the lane. In deep. Has it rejected. Cleared out of there by Paxson. Bulls down 3 with 4:40 left. Paxson to Grant at the foul line. He's fouled by Blue Edwards. A silly foul by Blue Edwards. That's his fourth. Utah with 3 team fouls. That's the third. Thurl Bailey, Malone, Eaton, Stockton, and Jeff Malone. They got the starting 5 out there. Paxson off to the left as the Bulls operate with their starting unit. Paxson to Jordan right side. Michael guarded by Jeff Malone. 14 to shoot. Jordan's outside shot on Jeff Malone. Rims out. Pippen's tip is in. Scotty's been very quiet offensively. He's got 5 points in the game. And Utah has a 1-point lead this trip. Stockton in the front court. 4:13 left. Outside left, it's Bailey. Bailey guarded loosely by Pippen. 10 to shoot. Thurl Bailey goes into Karl Malone. Low left. Kicks out to Jeff Malone. And he lost the ball in the drive in the lane. Cartwright down to try to pick it up. Paxson trying to get it. Well, it's a 24-second violation anyway. And the Bulls end up with the ball. 3:55 left to go. 79-78. 1-point lead for Utah. The Bulls with a chance at the lead, and Paxson brings it up. Paxson coming into the front court. Pippen has it outside left. Scotty guarded loosely by Bailey. 15 on the shot clock. Cartwright has it now. Grant with a ball right of the key. 10 to shoot. Grant picks it up, gives to Jordan. 6 on the clock. Jordan against Jeff Malone. Fakes. Feeds it off. Got a foul called on Jeff Malone on the pass-off. Jordan found Cartwright under the basket. Jeff Malone with his
That's his fifth, and Malone is doing a good job, and he will not let Michael get loose, Jimmy. He is all over him. It almost looked like Michael did the initiation of that contact.
Scottie Pippen to make the inbounds pass. Foul line extended right. He comes into Paxson. Non-shooting foul. Here's Pippen with a shot up right at the key. Won't go. Horace Grant, loose ball foul over the back of Malone. The Bulls are over the limit. On Horace Grant, that's his third.
Number 3 penalty situation.
So Utah gets to the free throw line in the person of Karl Malone.
Stockton's walking down to the line. It should be Malone.
Karl Malone, after missing his first, has hit 3 in a row. He's got 27 points in the game.
You still rather have Malone shooting free throws than Stockton, I think. So 2 free throws there.
27 points for Malone tonight. Utah 1-point lead. 3:28 left. Malone no good with that first one. Tough night for Scottie Pippen.
That last one he had was a tough tip-in.
I don't know of any Bulls player that shot the ball very well.
They'll all be forgiven with a win here.
That's right. Malone makes the second one. Utah's lead is 2, 80-78. Bulls have it in play. Paxson works into the front court. Michael Jordan outside left against Jeff Malone. Jordan around the Cartwright screen. 15-footer bucket. Jordan sticks it from out front. And the game tied at 80. 3:13 left. Stockton walks into the front court. Outside left, it's Bailey. Pippen guarding him. Thurl Bailey holding. Shot pocket 13. Bailey gets it into Karl Malone. Turnaround shot over Grant. Air ball. Cleared out of the air and dunked by Mark Eaton.
Well, that's what beat us against Boston, wasn't it, Jimmy?
Yep. Do everything right. Expect the ball to hit the rim, and it doesn't. Mark Eaton with a dunk, and Utah up 2 with 2:45 remaining. Michael Jordan on the drive, baseline left, and another foul. This one's on Cartwright, setting the screen on Jeff Malone. Cartwright with his third. Timeout taken, 2:43 left to go. It is Utah 82, the Bulls 80. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Karl Malone with 28 points tonight. Jordan's got 27. It's been a real struggle offensively in this fourth quarter for the Bulls. They have scored just 16 points. Utah has scored just 18.
No turnovers in this fourth quarter for the Jazz. 4 for the Bullies.
Stockton angles left in the front court. Paxson guarding him. Screen roll with Bailey. Stockton top of the key. Gives to Malone, and the offensive foul on Stockton setting the screen. That's his third. And the Bulls have it with a chance to tie and 2:32 remaining.
So a trade-off of fouls. Cartwright setting an offensive screen, and Stockton passing it off to Malone and getting one.
John Paxson brings it up. Paxson in the front court. Right corner, it's Jordan. Michael, a jump pass out to Paxson. Shot pocket 14. Left side Pippen against Bailey. Into Grant. Low left against Karl Malone. Out to Pippen. Scotty with 7 to shoot. No play. Paxson cutting back door. Trying to save it. Fadeaway shot blocked. 24-second violation. The Bulls offense is down in the mud, and they are getting nothing.
They're not utilizing Cartwright on the offense at all, and so what that does is that lets that big guy just stand back there, eat, and block everything up. You can't penetrate.
82-80. Utah the lead in the ball, and 2:03 left to go. That's 4 Bulls turnovers here in the fourth. Here's Stockton, left baseline. Pressured by Paxson, 10 to shoot. In it goes to Karl Malone. Outside the ball, tipped by Jordan into the backcourt. Jeff Malone gets it. Shot clock at 4. At 2, Malone with a 30-footer on the run. Rimming no. Pippen the rebound. Bulls coming back, trying to tie. 1:38 left. Paxson spots up from 20, good from the left side. John Paxson drills the long jumper. The game tied at 82.
Oh, boy.
Stockton walks it up. Yeah, here we go again. Stockton outside left against Paxson. Stockton with 10 on the clock. Looks into Malone, gets it to him. Horace Grant knocks it out of bounds. 7 to shoot. And now Utah to throw in. Baseline left. 1:17 on the game clock. Karl Malone on the bounce, kicked by Pippen. They get a new 24.
Oh, boy.
Sideline out of bounds this time. Karl Malone to make the inbounds pass. Remember, 1:17 left. It comes into Stockton. Stockton on the walk out into the center circle. Works right around a Bailey screen. Pippen knocks it loose. It's still loose. Stockton a recovery. Karl Malone, force up shot left side, rimming no. Rebound Pippen. Scotty spins out on the drive. The Bulls look for the lead. Pippen into the front court. Right side Paxson. Right corner Jordan. 50 seconds left. Jordan against Jeff Malone. Right of the lane. Fakes. Kicks off left to Pippen. 10 on the shot clock. Pippen holding. 6 to shoot. Scotty left baseline shot blocked by Eaton. Cleared by Karl Malone. 35 seconds left. Utah the ball.
They got to take it all the way on that shot. Take it all the way.
Outside to the left is Stockton. Shot clock at 10, the big one at 22. The Bulls will get it again, remember. Malone to the hoop, hooks it up, bank no good. Rebound Jordan, timeout Chicago with 15.9 seconds left.
Oh, man.
Back to Salt Lake after these messages on the Bulls Network.
Our projection screen
Karl Malone missed a hook right in front of the hoop.
Good team defense here, though, Jim. He's wide open. He takes a step in. Cartwright comes over. Horace comes over. Scotty comes over. They've got those hands up there and rolls off the iron. The Bulls collect it and call a timeout as Jordan signals for it. Here they come with 15-9. 2 timeouts left. 2 and a 20 by Chicago, 3 and a 20 by them. And, Jimmy, we got what we had last year.
Right down to the wire. Paxson brings it up. Now, last year was the controversial travel call on John Paxson that gave it up to Utah late. 7 seconds. Grant out high. Wide left. Pippen. 3 seconds. Jordan force-up shot. Oh, yes! Win. Michael Jordan saves the day. The Bulls offense down in the mud the entire fourth quarter.